Yes, well, welcome back to another video by Adam Time Lord Fishwick. And don't forget to subscribe, or I'll hit you with my stick. Yes, it's very good. Goodbye.
Oh, wanted. I nearly went arse over tip. Oh, it's the end. But the moment has been prepared for. Don't forget to subscribe to Adam Fishwick Time Lords, or it could be the other way around, I don't know. The YouTube channel. Just subscribe.
Hey there guys, I'm Time Lord Fishwick here. Now in today's video I'm going to talk about the Sixth Doctor and why he's underrated and why he needs more credit. Enjoy.
Well, hello, Adam. Well, hello, Adam. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Adam. I can tell, Adam. You're still growing. You're still showing. You're still growing strong. Trying tonight.
So, the Sixth Doctor. Now, the reason why I want to make this video is because I'm currently watching Trial of the Time Lord at the minute, and to me, personally, okay, I'm going to say something here. I don't give the Sixth Doctor much credit. I know, yeah, sorry guys, if you're a fan of the Sixth Doctor, I am very sorry. Don't get me wrong, I do love the Sixth Doctor. I think he is amazing, and I think Colin Baker plays the Doctor brilliantly. Now, the reason why I want to make this video is because, you know, I'm currently watching Trial of the Time Lord, and I've actually seen most of Colin Baker's Doctor, and to be honest, I've actually enjoyed most of his episodes, and I just don't see why people find him underrated. People hate him. Well, he is underrated, but my Doctor Who mates, you know, they love the Sixth Doctor, but you know, I know people I know in person who watched the Doctor Who didn't really like him, and I can probably see why, but you know, it's not Colin's fault though. I think the only thing that letted him down was the BBC, because I know that Colin didn't like his the costume he got, because he described it something what Christopher Eccleston got, which is which you know, I find unfair on him. I think he does deserve more credit. Now, you know, I think the reason why people weren't a big fan of him, because, you know, he wasn't likable enough, because, you know, he was so demanding and arrogant, you know, like with the previous Doctors, like, you know, Tom, Peter, you know, they're your friendly Doctors, you know, so I'm guessing that, you know, that the BBC wanted something different out of this character, from what I've been hearing, they wanted something like they wanted the Sixth Doctor to be a bit like the First Doctor, you know. That's how he was portraying on. That's what I've heard. So, you know, yeah, I think the reason is because the BBC just weren't fair to him, and you know, it's just such a shame that he got sacked. You know, well, personally for me, I think he's done some great episodes. But you know, I don't know what it was like back then, back in the 80s when he was the Doctor. But I can probably see that. I don't know that people weren't a big fan of the way he did things. Like in the Twin Dilemma, he strangled his companion Peri because, you know, he was a bit of a psycho. because I think the poison, how the Fifth Doctor regenerated, must have gone through his head, which he can understand really though. But you know, that's just that's just how the Sixth Doctor was like. I think later on that he was getting better. Now, the reason why I love the Sixth Doctor is because he is so demanding. That's what I love about some of the Doctors, because you get the First Doctor, obviously the Sixth Doctor, and the 12th Doctor. Them. Well, in my eyes, them three Doctors are the more demanding Doctors, which I personally like. Yeah, I just think that he just needs more credit, and if you haven't watched the Sixth Doctor story at all, this is my suggestions that you should watch is the Twin Dilemma. It's okay, and then I know not a lot of people liked that one though. I think it's okay, but it's not brilliant. But I can watch that though. I can watch that. For me, it's watchable. But I just mostly love the ending. Like, I love him that I just love the ending. Like, look, I'm not disagreeable as you think. I am, I am the Doctor. It's still me inside. And if you don't like it, you can bugger off. But that's just him showing him. I am the Doctor, whether you like it or not. Stick with with the Sixth Doctors. What you see is what you get, and you're not gonna get anything more than that. That's what the Sixth Doctor was showing to you guys. And personally for me though, because I think, well, personally for me, I put the Sixth Doctor right at the bottom of my list, and that was very wrong of me. But that was the time when I didn't watch many Sixth Doctor stories, so please do forgive me for that. I love the Sixth Doctor now. I just think he's awesome. But that's just that. As I said, if you haven't watched any Sixth Doctor, go and watch him, because he is just really demanding, and that's just my personal opinion about him. And yeah, he just needs more credit. And the thing is about Colin Baker. The reason why I love him as a person so much is that he had so much hate, and he got sacked. He didn't have a good. Well, I guess he enjoyed being the Doctor. Don't get me wrong though, but I'm guessing that I'm taking it that he had some criticism, some disagreement in him, what people thought about him. But personally for me, the Colin Baker himself, reason why I love him so much, that he still goes to conventions. He is still proud that he was the Doctor, and that's what I love about him. Because I've met Colin Baker, and he is one of the nicest persons I've ever met. One of the nicest Doctors, and he has such a great sense of humour. And that's what I love about him. He is still proud to this day that he was the Doctor, and he is not ashamed of it. And yeah, he in Vengeance on Varos, there's a scene where he kind of knocks two guards into acid, and that's very, very dark of him. And as I said, what you see is what you get. And in the end of that scene, he just watches them die, and he's just like, "Forgive me if I don't join you," and you know that is just what I love about the Sixth Doctor. He's just so demanding. I know I keep on repeating myself though, but you know, I just personally love the Sixth Doctor, and he just definitely needs more credit. If you're a fan of the Sixth Doctor, yeah, that's great. I love you for that's great of you. I'm happy for you for that though. But if people are watching this and they don't think much of the Sixth Doctor, and you haven't seen much of him, or you just personally don't like him, well, the people who haven't really watched him that much, just go and watch him, because personally for me, I think he's great, and you guys should definitely watch him. But people who weren't a big fan of him, I'm not forcing you or anything, but you should definitely check him out. Go give him another go, because he is a great Doctor. But I think the only thing that letted him down was the BBC, and then obviously he got sacked, and he didn't have his way on how he dressed and that, because he just described something what Christopher Eccleston got. Because personally for me, he needs more credit, and he is the Doctor in my eyes, and I just love that scene at the end of the Twin Dilemma saying, "I am the Doctor, whether you like it or not. As I said before, what you see is what you get." And take my word for it, guys, because he is the Doctor, and yeah, that's all I can say about him, because he's just a Doctor that he demands your attention. You have to listen to him. If you were with the Sixth Doctor, he will make sure that you are safe, and don't matter how dark he is, just listen to him, because he will make sure that he'll make you out of there alive. And yeah, that's all I can say about him, really. Yeah, just take my word for it. He is a great Doctor, and definitely check him out. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little discussion about the Sixth Doctor. And as I said, you should definitely check him out if you haven't. And people who have and not a massive fan of him, just give him another try. And that's all I can say about the Sixth Doctor. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, and I shall see you next time. Bye.
Hello. Why not subscribe to Adam Time Lord Fishwick's YouTube channel? It's very good, Goodbye.